Hey everyone, welcome return to the Current Growth Market channel. You guys recognize we're going to be talking about the whole lot XRP. You already know, shatter to the XRP community for showing you understand the real power of the network itself. You realize, obviously, I'm not surprised as to how powerful the XRP network is. If you have been following the channel on a day-to-day basis, even prior to the election, manifestly, I became covering XRP at that point. I've been pretty clean upon the electricity of the XRP network, and I simply want to mention thanks to every and every one of you guys for displaying so much love on those updates. The remarks has been overwhelming, and thanks from every and every one among you guys to take a while to write those first-rate effective comments. Cannot thanks men sufficient. However, let's test what's going on with the wider marketplace. So of path, it is very overdue right here in North America, but in case you're looking at the wider marketplace, you are seeing some cash simply down proper now over the path of the final 24 hours. However, majority of the cash are sincerely up double digits. XLM, I actually have made an XLM update for you men, form of preserving you men updated as to what's honestly happening with Stellar. And I'm positive human beings within the XRP network are quite tapped in with the XLM network. And what XLM does, we understand the correlation between the two, but proper now that correlation does not truly display. But you already know XLM has taken the crypto markets by hurricane. Everyone's talking about Stellar's movements, and that simply suggests you how fast matters can move around in this market. Doesn't require months, it requires literally some weeks earlier than the market can flip to completely parabolic, and that's what we're looking at. But XRP is down 6% right now. It has long gone down quite appreciably, however, it's nevertheless above $10 billion. And that is something that organically modifications, however, again, it's miles worthwhile noting. But yeah, permits checks and matters regarding XRP that I'm going to speak about the fee. But first and main, let's sort of pass over what Michael Saylor has stated. So Saylor, my forecast is $13 million bucks a coin via the year of 2045. And what I inform anyone is every Bitcoin you don't purchase these days is going to price you $13 million greenbacks in the destiny. Are you listening? Wow, you realize Michael Saylor did something which loads of human beings did no longer anticipate. And you already know when Michael Saylor's employer, MicroStrategy, becomes shopping for Bitcoin at report high tiers, he used to get hate for that. He has an imaginative impression. And now forget about approximately Michael Saylor's micro approach. And again, people that were retaining Michael's approach like stock made top-notch amount of profits off of that because what he did, the ambitious move to add Bitcoin into your balance sheet. And that clearly took his employer to a level which even he did now not assume. And as a ways, because the asset Bitcoin itself is involved, you are seeing institutional interest like by no means earlier than. If you're a crypto ode, you may relate to what I'm announcing here. We used to live for times like this. Institutional cash changed into continually at middle. Part of the communication, however, right here where we are seeing BlackRock buying Bitcoin on a day-to-day foundation, you're seeing massive hedge price range coming in. You're seeing the authorities specializing in Bitcoin. You understand, forget about the entirety, focus at the authorities itself. And the president backing Bitcoin, who is Donald Trump. And you realize that just suggests you where this asset goes. And cover the restriction, in my opinion. I do believe that you already know no one. But I repeat, nobody ever idea that the charge of Bitcoin could reach $100,000. And here we're retesting a 100,000 charge factor, which of direction goes to be historic as soon as we break out and it's going to gain XRP as properly, consider it or no longer. Do you actually suppose if Bitcoin did not have this big breakout, do you think XRP could have moved of direction, glaringly if the lawsuit become over, sure, and you already know Donald Trump were to be elected? So permits sort of go over what it says. So on behalf of Blockchain Association, the nation's main virtual asset change association, we're keen to paintings with you to ensure America reestablishes itself as a world leader in technological innovation. During your first 100 days, there are 5 immediately steps that can be taken to support the domestic digital financial system. Establish a crypto regulatory framework, which a path is very tons needed. And the debanking of crypto companies and customers have been unjustly denied get admission to conventional banking rails important to paving personnel, providers and taxes. This practice ought to cease right away. And wager what this does, if this absolutely does happen, which I think can take place, no longer only is it going to impact the US-based totally banks, I assume this will be an international impact. Because proper now, in case you go to the important banks, they are very hesitant with regards to crypto, something to do with crypto due to the fact, once more, it is not regulated proper. That is the predominant subject. And you can sort of apprehend from a financial institution's angle as properly, but I think this form of opens a door for Ripple and those banks to sort of associate with Ripple this time round, due to the fact, again, the complete enterprise is shifting. So this will be large for my part. You recognize rent a new C-share and rollback, SB 121, the organization anti-crypto accounting guidelines. We know approximately this. Appoint new management at the Treasury Department and IRS, and of path, develop a crypto advisory council to work with Congress and a federally regulatory company. 100%, I cannot agree greater with this, matters that they are pronouncing. First 100 days, 5 instant steps, and I think Donald Trump have to consider this. However, in any case, let's maintain to take a look at this. Well, you guys can see, you realize establishments anticipate solid coin and custody legislation in early 2025. The Blockchain Association is urging President Trump to prioritize crypto legislation within the first 100 days after January 20th, 2025, which path is the closing day for our top vintage buddy, Gary Gensler, aligning with the institutional expectations for regulatory readability in Zone 1, 2025. This is no accident. Monumental shift is at the horizon and institutional capital is poised to act, and we recognize approximately that. US crypto regulation will enable already nicely examined use cases to scale both regionally. The laws handed in the coming months will spark the huge adoption of crypto-based totally packages serving billions globally. You get what you already know. Do you get one? I suppose that I'm about to say XRP Ledger big and of course RLUSD strong coin, and yeah, I think 2025 is aligning us to be a large 12 months, and I'm positive all and sundry is starting to recognize that. However, speaking about XRP Ledger, you men can see XRP Ledger, you men can see XRP Ledger community is developing swiftly. XRP, I'll benefit 46% extra nodes given that October. This is direct correlation of human beings. You understand actively the use of and building at the greater people because there's no incentive. There's no other incentive to run one large. However, let's take a look at the charge now. If you are looking at the dominance continues to be sitting manifestly below 60%, presently sitting at 59.04%. However, we shouldn't be getting mana too excited and leaping around due to the fact we have seen this in the past, wherein the dominance kind of falls down pretty sharply and picks up. And in my opinion, suppose if you're searching at Bitcoin, I recognize a root. Obviously on the weekend, CME futures are near as we recognize about that. So Bitcoin is preserving without a doubt precise, even though. Remember what came about at the beginning of Ultimate Week. And we saw, because the modern day week started, Bitcoin truly smashed beyond. $90,0000 and made its mana up to the likes of 99,600 greenbacks. But you know Bitcoin is preserving truly desirable right now. Obviously you want to see that escape that quite a few people are anticipating, and you realize, I'm looking forward to you realize as soon as that breakup does genuinely appear, as soon as 100. 000 is retested for the primary time. You realize manifestly it's going to bring in numerous hobby and plenty of pleasure in the direction of the crypto area. But what I'm attempting to tell you guys is this may reason the dominance to clearly spike back up, so perhaps ability lag at the back of you. Realize Bitcoin could be in play this upcoming week. That's something that we need to be kind of organized for. And as I've stated to you guys in my different updates as a content creator, you type of get to peer these marketplace shifts, the momentum shift for retail, and no one became paying attention below this. Only the humans that had been paying attention were those that really believe in the XRP charge. But if you're searching at it from that factor on, man, XRP went up 216%, and we are not speaking approximately a small coin. We're talking approximately one in every of the largest coins within the crypto area. And it is retaining within the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. First rate, extremely good manner it's currently protecting.